Cuando hay que tomar decisiones, para mí lo que pesa más es el corazón. Estoy donde quiero estar, con los míos. Esta es mi casa. A Patretti.
Wow. Did anyone expect this to happen? What the hell did I just wake up to? Wow. Absolutely wow. If you guys want to see it one final time, rather than the video itself, if you guys think this is AI, Nico Williams have just extended his contract with Bilbao. Nico Williams is not joining Barcelona. Nico Williams is staying till Bilbao to 2035. He came out and said that when it comes to making decisions, for me, the most important thing is to listen to your heart. I am where I want to be with my people. This is my home. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Let's break it down objectively. Let's break it down and see what the hell is going on. The first question is, was this all real? Was this all actually possible? Was this all a fantasy? Because for the past 2 months, everyone has made us believe that Nico Williams is joining Barcelona. All the reporters has been confirming it. All the reporters have been saying that Nico Williams is prepared to take a pay cut. Nico Williams is prepared to win now. Nico Williams wants to join his friends. Nico Williams has told Bilbao he wants to leave. Nico Williams wants to be part of Barcelona. Nico Williams has spoken to Hansi Flick. Nico Williams has spoken to Deco. Every single reporter for the past how many months has pretty much indicated that this is happening. Everyone has been saying it. So why is this happening now? Why is he extending his contract now? Why? What happened? Did he change his mind? What the hell happened? I'm going to give you my opinion before I break it down and before I see what the hell happened from all different and who fell in this whole situation. My personal opinion, I think this is all true. I think the reporters were telling it true. It's not just one person saying it. It's not just this unreliable Haywan Gerard Moreno saying it. Every reporter in Barcelona said it. Every reporter in Madrid said it. Every reporter in Spain, in Italy, in Fabrizio, in France, in Santi, in England, in Ornstein, in BBC. Everyone has been, in Iraq, fam. My reporters in Iraq said it as well. Everyone has been indicating that he is joining Barcelona. So that's one. That is just now the journalist standpoint. Now, the signs were there. Bilbao went to La Liga and complained about it. Bilbao went to La Liga and said, I'm looking to appeal this. This was true because this was confirmed. Tebas came out and said, are you guys sure you guys are following the rules? If Nico Williams joins you guys, is he going to get registered? You must follow the 1-1 rule and X, Y, and Z. So clearly, Bilbao are not going to La Liga, to Tebas, to complain if they know deep down that he's extending his contract. So the reports must have been true. Then you've got the players of Barcelona coming out, Lamine Yamal posting a story, Rafinha speaking so highly of him, Balde, Pedri, so many players came out and start speaking about Nico Williams and the possibility and what he would bring to the table if he joined Barcelona. Those players wouldn't come out specifically over the past month if this wasn't true. It's not like they came out in Jan or December. If they were asked the question in Jan or December, they would have probably said, I cannot talk about someone who isn't one of our players. But over the past month, it was very different than that. It was more like Nico Williams will bring a lot to the table in Barcelona. I can't wait to play with Nico Williams. Lamine Yamal posting a story of him and Nico Williams together. Clearly, Nico Williams is not going to snake his boy and say to him, yo, by the way, I'm not coming. I personally think, and this is just me looking at it and critiquing it logically, I think this is all was going to happen. I think Nico Williams actually went to Bilbao and said, I wanted to leave. I think Nico Williams said it. Let me just leave. Let me go to Barcelona. I want to win. Then, I think the last week, things changed. I think the last week, his agent, his circle, his camp, by the way, which is very complicated on its own. They are not the easiest people to deal with. I've seen all the reports. I've read about them. They're not the easiest of people to deal with. I think they must have sat down with Nico Williams and said to him, bro, let's think about this again. I don't think, this is his agent speaking to Nico Williams, I don't think that you're going to get registered. I think Barcelona still are in a mess when it comes to registration, and I don't think there is a 100% certainty. I didn't get the vibe from Laporte, I didn't get the vibe from Deco that this is all what's going to happen. I think there's going to be more. I think issues was going to happen. Bilbao just offered you more wages, more money, more salary, and they've also guaranteed that they're going to extend and increase your release clause. It's not 58 million anymore. They're going to increase by 50%. So if you wanted to leave a couple of years from now, you can. Bilbao would get a lot more money compared to what they're getting now. Because a part of the reason why Bilbao was upset is because they weren't happy offloading Nico Williams for 58 million when they're seeing players nowadays go for crazy money. Gittins going to Dortmund for 65. Ilanga, his contract, Forest rejected 55 million. Garnacho's going for 60. Players are going for crazy amount. Nico Williams for 58 million is an absolute bargain if Barcelona managed to make it happen. That's why Bilbao was a bit annoyed, because if it was 100 million, I don't think they would have complained that much. If they got crazy more money from him, then fair enough. But 58 million is peanuts. But Bilbao has basically said to him, we're going to increase that release clause. Don't worry about it. I think his agent basically said all of that to him, and Nico Williams basically said, you know what? All right, that's fine. No rush in leaving. Why am I leaving now? Let's just wait. Let's just be patient. After the World Cup next year, or maybe in 2 years from now, we can think about it. For the time being, let's just stay. And I think that's what happened. I don't think the reports were fake. I don't think any of that was a fantasy. I think this all happened. The situation was bigger than that. It was deeper than that. And that's what next on who failed. I think it's funny because karma is actually real. The same way you guys have been laughing about Real Madrid fans over the past couple of years with Mbappe, you guys have just had your own Mbappe situation. You guys have just had literally, this screams Mbappe all over. The same way Mbappe used us to get a new contract and X, Y, and Z, Nico Williams have pretty much just used you for the past 2 years to get a new contract. But the difference is he going to join you guys now in the next couple of years? Barca fans are... Now, let's talk it from a management before we get to the Barca fans, and then what next for Barcelona after this. This is an embarrassment from a management standpoint. Because I said it, and I made it very clear in December when I made a video about this whole Dani Olmo scandal situation. You guys all told me, oh, it's not a scandal. You guys, you don't know. You haven't read about it, X, Y, and Z. I have read about it. And you're just too biased to admit it. This is an actual issue. This isn't something that players are not going to look at or agents are not going to look at. Why am I going to sign for Barcelona if there is no 100% confirmation, if there is uncertainty that my move to Barcelona might get blocked or I might not get registered? Why would I join Barcelona for that to happen? Why? Think about it. Honestly, think about it. There has not been any sort of reassurance from a Barcelona standpoint that this has all been fixed. No one has said it. The reports have not been saying it. Nothing. Barcelona have got a lot of players right now. Their problem is, and this is again, it comes down to the management. Their problem, they are too zoned in who to get, rather than we've got a lot of players under our disposal. What about getting rid of some players before we start talking about who to get? What about doing that method first before doing that first? Because they're playing a completely different role. They've got so many players on the wage disposal and in terms of registration that they're thinking about who to get rather than who to get rid of. And that should be the priority from a Barcelona standpoint. Rather than thinking of, should I get Diaz now? Should I get Rashford now? What should I... Brother, how about you fix internally before you start looking at the cherries and the strawberries and everything else? Yeah? Now, from a fan standpoint, because I know, I know how internet is. I know internet now. And I know what's going to happen now. I know Barcelona fans are going to completely switch up now. I know my comment section now is going to be, you know what? We didn't need Nico Williams. We don't care about Nico Williams. He wasn't good enough anyway. He didn't have, what? Dani Olmo got more goals than him. Fermin got more goals than him. Ferran Torres, the sardine, has got more goals than him. Why do I care about Nico Williams? He's got 3 goals. He's not good enough. He's barely creative. He's just a one-horse merchant. Just runs around and that's it. I know that's going to be the narrative now. I know you guys pretty well. But over the past 2 months, you guys have been telling me, oh, watch out, Faysal. Trent is going to get cooked. You guys are seeing a actual all-star lineup. Lamine, Nico Williams, Bode, Nico Williams, Pedri, Nico Williams, Ronaldinho, Eto, Messi. You guys gave me all sort of combined 11s, fam, for next season. So don't switch up, please. Don't tell me Nico Williams is a bad player down in the comment section. Just put your hands up. Put your hands up. That's what I'm hoping you would do. Because that's what I did with Mbappe. I've been here. I've been in the shoes before, brother. You don't need to tell me. That's why I've got experience. I've had this trauma before. All you have to do is put your hands up and say, you know what? I got embarrassed. I got played. I got fooled. And it's ironic because the saying is, I don't know what the saying is. I'm going to butcher the saying now. I don't care. The saying is, play me, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. I'm a haywan, fam. I'm a haywan. Brother, you got fooled twice. Last year and this year. So what next? It's very simple. It's very easy. Yes, you need a forward. But how about you fix what's internally first? And you give reassurance publicly that you are all prepared, that your team is in a complete, great balance, standpoint, stability is there for any player to join. Get rid of the dead words. The Sandro Dominguez, I think he's leaving anyway. He went to Zagreb or whatever. Pablo Torre, I think he's leaving. Get rid of all the dead words before start looking at who to get. That should be the #1 priority for you guys. Because at the moment, is what I said to you guys. This Dani Olmo scandal was going to be an impact moving forward. And I said it as well. Nico Williams is going to look at this the same way he rejected Barcelona last summer because of the whole registration issue. Is what I think is going to happen next summer. I said this 6 months ago, and voila, here we are. Exact same thing happened. It's crazy. It's absolute crazy. But, man, I didn't expect this at all. But I'll make a couple videos moving forward about what next for Barcelona, who they should sign, because there's so many options now. There's Lookman, there is Rashford, there is Luis Diaz. There's so many options. But as I said to you guys, and to finish the video off, this is embarrassing from Barcelona. Embarrassing from Barcelona. And if you try to play it with that nonchalant gimmick, we didn't care anyway, don't. Don't. There is so much receipt. I got receipt in my watch-alongs. I got receipt in my comment section. Don't even try to delete it, fam. I have them. It's embarrassing. But listen, put down in the comments how all of you Barcelona fans feel about this situation. Put down in the comments how us Real Madrid fans feel about this situation. And put down your honest opinion of this whole situation. Do you agree with what I said? Do I agree with the fact that I think this is all true? Because I've seen some people say this was not true. Like, everyone lied to us. I don't think that was the case. I think this is all true. Put down in the comments what you guys feel. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and